Okay.
What's up, fam? Finally got my mic working.
Whoa, he's like, you waited till the second I started the YouTube stream. You said, okay, they're ready for me.
11 o'clock.
They're ready for me.
All right, Carson, mate, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, dude?
We come to lift this trophy or what?
How do I lift this thing?
Lethal, here, mate. Once again, congrats on the song. You're
Not in the trophy.
a lethal songwriter. So I've got full faith that we're gonna kill this.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
Hello.
everyone.
Good
That
morning.
is hello, Carmelo.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
Carmel.
Hello, Carmelo.
I'm going to listen in. I can't really talk for long, but I do have Juniper here. She has a joke she'd like to share.
Ooh, joke time.
Wonderful.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's
Who's
there?
there?
Uh-oh, it just rugged right then.
Oh, try again.
Little old lady.
Little old lady who?
Little old lady who?
You gave the punchline. That's a good joke.
Have a wonderful day, everybody. Good luck to the two teams in the finals.
Hey, thanks for
You
checking
too,
in.
guys.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Another
Much love.
Juniper classic. Another Juniper
Little
classic.
lady who? Oh, the lady ho.
Oh, hey, Ida. Thank you.
Kinda like your avatar.
No pressure at all to add things, but we do love the dances and appreciate when you do. But yeah, no pressure. Thank you for always blessing us with cool. Ida has dope custom animations. Again, maybe I'm saying too much to put more pressure on you. So maybe I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, she sometimes blesses us with these like custom coded little dance animations that we can get going in here. But yeah, welcome everyone. The stream should be going. The Twitter space is going. Spatial is live. Whoa, I was seeing it in sorry, I was looking at the stream and I was walking around when I wasn't right now. Yeah, welcome everyone to our final match of TezTones. Thank you everyone for being here. Really proud of what we've done together. It's been an insanely long season. Next season will be way shorter because we realized, we've learned a lot through this process. But yeah, I'm grateful for all of you being here. We'll probably start playing the pieces in about 15 minutes or so. Just gonna kind of let people enter on in. Oh, yep. Make it edit mode really quick. Please, people, don't click too much right now. I'm gonna put edit mode on so Ida can load stuff in. It's edit mode, Ida. And yeah, just kind of letting everyone welcome each other in. So yeah, anything anyone wants to say? Nothing too official. Just how y'all doing? I know we were just talking and stuff, but just wanted to kind of open this.
I want to welcome in. How's you want to welcome in? WX8BK is in the Twitter space, up a speaker, and we got Shadow. We got listener B. We got NF Tunes in the house here. So everybody is welcome to join in. But I just wanted the Parthenon to know that you guys are here with us.
Welcome.
Hello, guys.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Pada, how are you doing this morning, Pada? Pada's been, for those that don't know, Pada's been one of
I'm pretty well.
One of the co-organizers that's been a tireless helper. She doesn't want to be a captain or anything, but she's still been one of our best team captains.
I don't.
Invaluable. Pod has been huge in making all of this come together, just kind of troubleshooting with Hash behind the scenes and just adding her heart to every single thing that she comes to. Yes.
No, I just love it a lot. Love it and believe it a lot.
Yes.
We love you.
That's it.
We're officially up to 164 votes.
I started because basic.
Woo woo.
How many?
168 now.
Ooh, last time I checked it was 146.
Woo!
Oh, we got Fendel in the space too. Welcome, Fendel. I'm guessing you're at the market and maybe won't be able to speak as much, but go ahead and accept the speaker, and when you can jump in, we'd happy to hear you.
What a loaded space this is. I love it.
Yeah.
Right. Sounds like both sides. Those lovely people. Thank you all for
WX8BK.
Welcome. Is that Bits? It sounded like Bits' voice.
You know it, buddy.
Yeah. How you doing, fam?
Absolutely. I'm really good. I just got back in the house from walking the dog, so I was trying to get back for this. So here I am.
Hey.
Whoop, whoop.
Appreciate ya.
Well, we got Ryan in the house too. I'm sorry to cut that off. That was rude.
I think he was about done, but yeah. Also want to welcome in Ronan, who is joining us from Russia, which is quite hard for him to make it
Russia.
sometimes. So really appreciate you making the time. And I do have a written statement from him that I would like to read at some point. Maybe we can chit chat a little bit more, and then I'll do that leading into the pieces or the event in a little bit. You cannot add it is closed. I have edit mode on right now. I don't know if maybe it's just not letting you do it on the phone, but edit mode
Not
looks.
yet.
Pod, is edit mode on for you too, right? Pada? Pada. Edit mode is on. Okay, yeah, we'll give it a second. If it can't load in, maybe it's because you're on phone or something, or I don't know, maybe some other things changed. But yeah. Oh, Kryptonio, welcome. Busy Brits, Ira, Bases. Oh my God, there's so many people. I need to keep scrolling down. Rubus, Scooney, OPEC, Retro. Woo. I think I'm missing Ronan. I'm getting lost, guys. It's hard to scroll through this. I'm sorry. Selk, how are you guys all doing? How's everyone doing?
Hey, Hashin, in Twitter, we also got Ryan jumped in, the Yax Castillo, and NFToons is still in the house. Oh, it's the same as W. Okay, never mind. You guys know all these people. They're all
Yep.
here. They're
Yep.
here.
Yep. Lovely. And is that the same Ryan that's here? Probably Ryan Tanaka. NG.
Guessing so, yeah.
Yep.
Just everywhere.
Yep. Okay.
Everywhere you want to be, that's where he is.
Welcome in. Person just named guest. I like that too. That's welcome. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. Kryptonia, welcome in. Oh, for anyone who wants to talk and does not know how, you can hit the M button. If you're on a computer, she'll let you unmute. And then from there, if you go to the 3 dots in the upper right, you might need to set your microphone up. If anyone's having any trouble, let us know in the little chat box in the bottom. Ida, okay, maybe on phone it's just not letting you. I'm going to turn edit mode off just so nothing crazy happens. Appreciate you very much trying. I think we got enough dances to make it work. I think we're okay, but greatly appreciate your help.
God, I love the dances.
Yeah. Well, we still have some dances. We have like 2 or 3, 3, 4. I think some of those should still be dances for you guys. You guys want to try pressing buttons on your keyboards? I think 1 is like a thumbs up. 2 is a wave. I think Y is a yes, thumbs up. N is a no, thumbs down. Little ways you guys can communicate during pieces if you don't want to, talk fully. Yeah. Get it, Alon. Yeah, Dean. Any thoughts on the season? Any thoughts on the piece? I mean, don't go, too much in depth because we're about to have you enter your piece, but how you doing?
Doing good, man. Yeah, I haven't been back on this Spatial since I reformatted my computer, so just catching up.
Just catching up. Lovely. Ooh, you're just having fun
Yeah,
on South
I won't
Beach.
say too much about the piece until.
Yeah. You know what? You know what would be, maybe I'm just, yeah, that sounds amazing, Ida. Enjoy. I might play really quietly, or I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on playing some of the pieces from the semifinals real quick? just to kind of get the energy. Okay, so question is, do we play
I love it.
the winning pieces from the last match, or do we play the losing pieces since those teams aren't getting represented in the finals?
Let's play the losers.
Losers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you one of them?
I am a loser, so I will gladly play my losing piece. Everyone, without further
Custodian.
ado, my losing piece.
Loser, I
The Custodians with Tiempo Agrodulce. Let me try to turn this down a little bit. It's down here on this lower platform, by the way, if you want to see the visuals.
I like your steez and wanna kick it some weekends, cause with you my life is sweet 10. So if you're feeling me, queen, then let's dive in the deep end. I like your steez and wanna kick it some weekends, cause with you my life is sweet 10. So if you're feeling me, king, then let's dive in the deep end. Buenos días, Medusa, tus ojos son como luces, las pensabas producen de mi corazón y me gusta resulta. Minutes turn into hours, hours to days. Amazing what we forget and we save. We're drifting through time, so let's share our minds. Our limbs intertwined, the rhythm we'll find. Cause one thing's aligned, the feeling is fine. Like sipping our wine, so come and unwind. You got me buzzed, now time is flying by. Thought of you and saw a star shoot across the sky. I like your steez and wanna kick it some weekends, cause with you my life is sweet 10. So if you're feeling me, queen, then let's dive in the deep end. I like your steez and wanna kick it some weekends, cause with you my life is sweet 10. So if you're feeling me, king, then let's dive in the deep end. Yo, I reckon time just keeps on stepping. So while I'm learning lessons, get it like seconds by the ticking seconds as the misdirection, blur the vision like a missing essence, but never misses stressing. So this a lethal weapon and gets the air while I take a breath in. I miss the way that you and I slept in, but keep it moving, that is called progression. And channel peanut to my whole profession. Yes, this is my confession. I miss the effervescence from bubbly champagne to troubling campaigns. It's really a damn shame that we lost the whole damn thing. Cause what is love but a secret coven? Went from 6 to half a dozen. Looks the same, but math that doesn't line up. So check the wind up. Yeah, you know life has a slider that's got a bite like apple cider vin. Cancer crabby shell, let her in. Crustacean veteran, cheesy cheddar in. Still worth the endeavor in. Yup.
Yep. So that was our team, the Custodians, with Tiempo Agrodulce. Shout out my collaborators and teammates, Tizo and
How do you
Pixel
clap?
Dreams. C is clapping.
We're getting some hearts and 100% over here on Twitter. so lots of love.
Hello, people, Twitter people. Love you too.
I like the transition in the middle.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting because me and
It
Tizo.
came out of nowhere.
We have Kryptonio on Twitter. We have Kryptonio on Twitter. Probably he had a problem in the space.
He's still-
and yeah,
he's still-
hello,
he's still in Spatial also.
WX and Crypto.
Yeah, the transition there is interesting because me and Tizo like both produce kind of, so I'll, that's one of the things with, being in a team. It's like I made a beat that I kind of liked, and then he made a beat, and it's like, let's just kind of smash them together, fade it out, and do this, like, turned into a kind of cool little change up there. But
Yeah.
very, very fun. And then I try to just kind of bridge it with the vocals, doing some different stuff. And then Pixel Dreams did the visual backgrounds with the pixels, and then Tizo did some AI like animations, and I filmed myself rapping, kind of green screened it, and just made a little amalgamation of all of them. All the way over in Nigeria, fucking killing the game. Amazing artist. Oh, I see you talking, but I don't
Last
hear you.
round there were 4, now we're 2. So is there the other losing team we can
Yep.
watch?
Yep,
'Cause
we
that's
are.
rad.
I just walked over
Like
here.
now I just
I should have announced that actually. I walked over here to this other platform. Is and you know the goal
Oh, did you drop out?
Me?
Here.
Actually, we can't
I'm
hear
here.
you if you're saying
was-
anything.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I see
We
your.
lost Hash.
Hello.
Oh no.
Can you hear me? Hello. Can you guys
Has
hear
to
me?
reload in probably.
No, you guys can't hear me.
Hash, we can see like your.
Okay, let's try coming back. Sometimes things don't work lovely. Anyone in YouTube? I don't even know. I haven't even checked that. If anyone's in YouTube, thank you for joining us. You know, sometimes we have little technical difficulties. Got to load out, load back in. Hopefully, it'll get figured out soon. I should check if there's anyone listening in YouTube. I don't even know how to. I don't believe so. Okay, cool. That being said, anyone else watching back in the recording, welcome on in. Let's try refreshing this one more time. It looks like it's not playing very nice right now. Da 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 da. Oh. Loading in.
Yeah, while we're waiting for Hash Brown to come back, I'd love to hear from everyone. I recognize some friends from Twitter and early days of Tezos NFTs like Yoshi, Kryptonio, but how long has everyone here that's participating been making Tezos NFTs for?
Oh, good question.
2 full years and 3 months now.
Nice.
3 and 3 months.
That's pretty much
About the same.
since the beginning. If you're like
Yeah.
you know 2+ years, it's from the beginning essentially.
No, I was a newbie on November 21.
Mic check. Can you guys hear me?
Whoop, we got you.
Yo, we got ya.
Cool. That was weird. I could see.
Yeah,
my,
around the same
Yeah,
time for me
you're-
as well.
Yeah, I was late to
Uh-huh.
Tezos personally, but
I joined because of Taya, so
Nice.
that community really like inspired me. So that's why I'm here.
I joined because of a Greek painter from Facebook. He's been asking me, come. He educated me for 6 months. And I started on Polygon for a week. And then someone lent me 1 Tezos and never looked at another block again.
Nice. Does anyone have? Yeah. See, I remember early days we would give people 1 Tez or 2 Tez and just say go nuts, and that was enough to mint a bunch and play around and all that. How many people here got started
Yeah.
because somebody like Kevin or one of the others gave you a Tez or 2?
I actually got started essentially on a Tezos Commons CRP nomination award.
Nice.
That was my first chunk of Tez I ever took and started utilizing for exploring NFTs and DeFi. But I was actually there on day one talking to the dev of Hickek Nuke when he was testing the
Nice.
initial platform and contracts. So I had NFTs minted on the contract that died that you can't even
Me
get.
too.
Yeah.
Nice. Anybody pre that? Anybody? What was it called? There was a thing before that. It wasn't the Tezos Commons thing, but it was before that. I think it was maybe on the Tezos website where you can run tutorials to mint on chain, or even there was a thing called Open Minter. Anybody use Open Minter before any platforms were launched?
No.
I didn't.
I don't think anybody
Not
here
here.
did.
I didn't mince any NFTs, but
I
It was,
started
you had
on
to
the
was.
be,
we made a crypto
you
rap
had to be
album in
an
2017 though.
extreme. You
Launched
did
our
a
own,
what?
we made a crypto rap album and launched our own ERC20 token in 2017. So
Yeah, me and
Oh, dang. That's
me and
OG.
Hashfrog go way back.
yeah, me and Ryan met up at a
Nice.
Musicoin
You had to be.
meetup back in.
Musicoin, remember Musicoin?
Bro,
Anyone remember
shout out
that?
Isaac
I do
Mao.
remember that.
Shout
What
out
was
Isaac
that?
Mao. Let's go.
Where was that? Where was
It was
Music
a
Coin?
It was an Ethereum-based-
Ethereum fork designed for music, and it was the first of its kind.
It was
and we got
great.
really
Forked
excited
all
about it.
of forked Ethereum completely?
Yeah,
I
but
didn't even
this was
remember
like
that.
in 17. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This
And it
like
was
in
specifically for
2017.
streaming, and
It's pretty
it did have a
obscure.
great system where the second someone streamed your song, you'd instantly get paid out one music coin, which was worth roughly 3 cents at the time. And it had like split contracts where me and my producer would split it 50%. So the second you'd get a play,
The
you'd get
idea
like
was
half
way
the
not
music
ahead of
coin.
its
yeah.
time.
It was amazing. It worked,
Yeah,
and it
that's
worked
way
good. Like it
ahead of
actually
its time.
streamed quick.
Too-
Like it was a good. Well, and it was started by this guy Isaac Mao, who like is one of the like open internet data like heroes. Like he's a
He's an
legend
AI
in
guy,
that
too.
system. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it
That's
has
cool.
some really cool brain juice behind it. And one of the guys that organized it was out of San Francisco. Me and Ryan both live there, so we met up at one of their downtown meetups way back in what 2017 before
Yeah,
we
that
even
was
made
a
our
different
crypto rap.
time,
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
So
Tezos
awesome. Cool thing.
was different, you know, like it caught my eye. I was like involved with like Ethereum stuff pretty heavily back then,
Yeah.
but it was really the music that drew me
Well,
here.
think about it.
Yeah,
You
I know
guys,
that sucks.
you guys mentioned Hicket Nunk, but before that happened, Hicket Nunk and Calamint launched like within a few weeks of each other, and there was before that not a single NFT platform even on Tezos yet. So the only people who could mint before that were super nerds like me who were forking open source code and trying to learn and understand if it was going to happen on Tezos. And the community was just killer because it wasn't based on the speculative Ethereum
Yeah,
kind of, making money. It was just artists that were like, I can't afford the gas fees to
Yeah.
experiment on Ethereum,
Yeah, exactly.
which was super fun to learn.
Really was so different then, and it was probably one of those memories I'll never forget. I'll be like on my bed like about 10 days.
I think I missed some of what you said there.
Can you say that again?
I was saying that it's a memory that like will stand with me till like the day I die. Like how Hicket felt in those initial days and like the community around it.
Yeah. Pod, I think we're hearing your computer, so I'm gonna maybe mute you until you talk.
And Hash, I just want to welcome in. We have the Tezos Commons here in the Twitter space has jumped in, and we have a new member, Wombats. Wombats is here listening. So
Lovely.
Yay.
Welcome, Wombats. Wombats of Tez.
Welcome.
Kryptonio is here of Tezos Commons here. Yeah, really stoked and grateful. We got a Tezos Commons sponsorship very recently that we're extremely grateful for. People seeing the vision of what we're doing. So yeah, really stoked. And Wombat, amazing artist also, and thank you for creating the mascot for Team Indigo, which has made it this far. Still proudly displayed as one of the winning team's logos, mascots. That being said, let's really quickly, before we get to these final pieces and all that, let's since we played my team's piece, let's play Ninth Chakra's piece because it's just the right thing to do. So yeah, really quickly, it's down here on this platform. They are one of the other teams that made it to the semifinals and then didn't move on. They were the entire season the leaders. They were clearly ahead in first. It was actually a dramatic fourth seed beating the first seed kind of situation. But yeah, here's their piece, which I think is quite wonderful. If you guys walk down here, you can see the visuals also that'll be playing on this platform. But you'll be able to hear it wherever you are, hopefully. And if you don't hear it, refresh, and it should start playing for you. So here we go. Ninth Chakra with White Light.
Who am I to the shape the day. Exoteric got you staring like my fade away. Self-reflection, soul invested, shitty vibes with shade.
I am a conduit luminous, and though the travel is rigorous, remember your calling from spirit is. You're here for a reason, just listening. There are no limits in vision. The photon emission angelic. It's nothing but brightness within us. I'm talking to Godhead this minute. White light is blindingly beautiful, and this is the work that you're supposed to do. Symbols and magic can help you, but you better know what the truth is too. Float in the cosmic illogical. Voyage through carnage is typical, but this is the karma you're burning through. Let the creator be one with you.
If I keep looking for a way out, how am I gonna find my place? Tangled between faith and doubt. Are we really just loving this change? Exoteric got you staring like my fade away. Self-reflection, soul invested, shitty vibes we shade.
I praise divinity, all of the atoms and all of anatomy. Freedom you seek is the entity pilgrimage. Confidence, birth is the masculine, feminine. Ominous shamans that gave him the medicine. All of the chaos is order and balance. Illumination from within us is one again. Gratitude, mind, body, heart, we connecting them. Light makes the darkness distinguishing knowledge from siphoning all of the alchemy. Tides and they pulsating rhythmically. Joy when the angels sing sounds of the symphony. Pour it all over me, white gold and O-ring drips into unity, spiraling galaxy. All is in harmony, sacred geometry. Lost in the shimmering ocean, not one with infinity.
If I keep looking for a way out, how am I gonna find my place? Tangled between faith and doubt. Are we really just loving this change? Are we really just loving this change? Who am I until I'm wide awake? In the mind, in the heart, here you shape the day. Exoteric got you staring like my fade away. Self-reflection, soul invested, shitty vibes and shade.
Woo!
Ooh, awesome. That was very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. Amazing
I think
piece.
I think that was one of the ones that like it grew on me over time. So I feel like it's so interesting like with the competition because some songs get stuck in your head or are catchy so they win, but then some of them are like slow burns where you're like, huh, did I a few weeks later did I vote the right way? It's like it's so interesting. But yeah, I guess for those that don't know, because the competitive part, even for me as an artist, is like very, kind of it can be off-putting is just the easiest way to say it. Is like what the goal with TezTones is that like they lost technically, right? But like aren't we winning in life that we're collaborating with people and looking at stuff like professional sports where like you could be the backup quarterback on the losingest NFL team in the world or the losingest professional sports team and still be making more money than like 90% of the artists I know. Like you could be doing terrible on the Browns as a backup quarterback making like a couple $100,000 a year. So we're trying to build something where even losing at TezTones can be winning at life. Like we're trying to create a structure so we can pay artists a base pay every match. We can have a bigger prize pool. We're extremely excited that this prize pool is over $1,000 right now. So the artists who win are going to get a pretty substantial for artists at least little sum. But we know it's a competition and we know it can seem negative in a lot of ways. But like as you can see with everyone here, even people who've lost showing up for this final match, like it's brought us together in so many more ways than it's pushed us apart. So although they lost and we lost, as you can see from our pieces, I think, overall, we might be winners. And Pata, as the captain of 9th Chakra, do you have anything to say about your piece or Aqua? I see you're in here also.
Aqua is here. Well, it's been hard for me because I didn't want to be a captain. It was frustrating, but it was amazing and challenging to work with people from the other side of the world. I was lucky that both so good to work with, so smooth to work with. Although we had trouble with deadlines, I'm a freak with deadlines. I gave them a hard time with it. And I believe we had we made some really beautiful music. And I evolved in doing videos. When this started, I wasn't able to make a decent video, and I think I done pretty well with it as time went by. So yeah, I have crappy tools. I'm half blind. So yeah, for what it is, it's worth it, and I'm really proud for our team. And I know we have a definite hit. I'm not telling which one. I have my favorite piece of our production as well.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, lovely words. I guess.
thank you
I got a
folks.
question.
Yep.
Yes.
Are you guys and any of the other teams going to be releasing these outside of Web3? Like, are you guys going to post these, like, get these on distributed on, like,
Yes.
Spotify and Apple Music and all the major things?
We want to end up. We need to discuss with all the artists, obviously, because we don't want to just say, hey, we're going to do this. But as we've discussed previously, I think it makes sense. Like, because the whole point of this is to, band together, so we could have each individual team release it, but I think we're aiming to have, like, a TezTones compilation or album that we could release, and still try to tag everyone's, individual creators and let them get as many streaming royalties as possible, but, yeah, trying to keep it within one, banner, but, yeah, definitely realized recently, like, people can't stream these songs, and these are actually good. Like, we've made 55 songs at this point, and a lot of them, like, as someone who's a pretty harsh critic about music, I like to think we have some amazing songs. Like, I'm not just saying that to toot our own horn. Like, if I would, I'd be like, I would have a lot of other words. I'd say it's amazing how much we've created. It's crazy that we've come together. Like, I wouldn't say like we have really good songs. Like, I was an audio engineer and I was very good at telling people, oh, I love the energy you came out with this, but maybe let's work on the timing when they were completely off. Like, I'm good at saying like nice things without being nice. We actually made amazing pieces. Like, it's insane how much the quality. And that's the cool thing about the competition is they kept stepping up, Sorry, but long story short is, yes, we'd like to get them out. They're all on YouTube right now, but we would like to get into more
to say something.
distribution services.
Fendel from Twitter wants to say something. Go ahead.
Fendel from Twitter.
What's going on, you guys? Hey, I just wanted to jump in here. I'm downtown, of course, but just wanted to say, like, congratulations to our finalists, and thank you to our judges and everybody who's participated in our first season. Really appreciate all of you, and sending you all the positive vibes. You already know. But yeah, super stoked on TezTones and everything that we've accomplished this year. Thank you, Hash Brown. Much love, fans, and Cara and everybody. And I just hope that it goes great today. And somebody say hi to Ronan for me. Man, I wish I was in that space right now with you guys. But, down here, it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous day in the Pacific Northwest today. And downtown working. But much love, everybody. Hope it goes great. And congratulations to our finalists.
Heck
You guys
yeah.
are awesome. Those pieces are amazing. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you. Much better now after hearing from you. Fendel was also team captain from Team Bigfoot. So shout out Team Bigfoot. Made honestly some of my favorite pieces this season. So shout out you guys. Aqua, we are about to jump in a second to move it. Oh, is that Fendel talking?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Sorry, Fendel, go.
I hope everybody here that's listening has gone and voted for their favorite song for the finals. It's very important.
The voting is actually just closed, and I just saw the results, and it is the closest results we've had ever.
I think I got to figure it all out again. We take a look. If you go I'm going to get it here and I'll pin it up to the top for everybody.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
The voting.
I know how to do that.
The voting is now closed. It closed at 11:30 a.m. 5 minutes ago, and it is the closest we've ever had results.
Wow. This is exciting.
Wow.
We had
Yeah, it was really tough.
171 votes in total. But yeah, really quickly before we move on to all of that stuff, Aqua, or if JP's is still in that space, do either of you guys want to talk about your piece really quickly before we move up to the final pieces and have our judges introduce themselves?
I think JP's
You're
has
just
dropped
connecting. I
off.
don't know
Over
if you can hear me or not. I'm on my phone.
Yep, Aqua, we hear you loud and clear.
Seems like it's a little weird on my end, but I'm assuming that you guys can hear me.
Yes.
But I can't hear anything once I turn my mic on, so I'll give a little spiel real quick, but I don't want to hold anything up. But yeah, super appreciate everybody, running the gears of the operation, Hash, everybody involved, team leads, captains, and all the artists. It's been really fun, and it was really cool to connect with my team, and as we evolved and really grew in our spirit together. I think that's what it's all about ultimately, and that's what the piece was about when we were all just kind of chatting about it, just divine providence, realizing that everything happens, in and of itself, that the individual pieces are really just branches, branches of the tree of life happening. So that was really what we were trying to do, is just honor the divine, which I think all of us do in our waking lives and doings anyways, whether we know it or not. And yeah, it's been a super pleasure to grow with everybody, and appreciate the opportunity, and big love.
Yeah.
We're gonna have more interesting stuff ahead, guys. We have so many ideas.
Oh yeah.
And more exciting way of the championship to be executed. Yes, can't wait.
Oh yeah, we have so much room for improvement.
Oh yeah, we have so much room for improvement.
That being said, Pod, I think we're getting the echo again. I might mute you until you talk. Oh, thank you. She did it herself. That being said, first off, let's shout out Navio, who built this amazing trophy for us that the winners will get, and we will put your guys' name on it, and it'll go in the TezTones Hall of Fame history at some point. Our final two teams we have left are Team Indigo with their piece titled Yin, captained by Yoshi Labs, with www Ronin doing visual art, and Kawedo also helping well on the audio side. Ronin hailing from Russia, Kawedo hailing from Cuba, Yoshi being in Athens, Georgia, while Pada is in Athens, Greece. We got two Athens across the globe. It's pretty crazy. And then King Cheetahs is our other team with Nothing to Lose, captained by Shadow. Where is Shadow in Texas? I always forget where Shadow is. I think Texas. Shadow, are you in the space? Is Shadow in the space?
He's a listener over here.
Maybe we can get Shadow up as a speaker soon. Let's just get him as a speaker soon. We'd like
in Texas.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you.
I've invited him.
Also, yeah, let's see.
you.
Would love to have you up as a speaker when we can, Shadow. We're going to play the pieces here soon. But yeah, Shadow from Texas, Dean out of San Francisco, California, and NFT terrorist Patty out of Belfast, Ireland. So we got some international teams coming through. Oh, he's still here. And yeah, we are also very grateful to our 4 judges who are going to help decide our winner. We have Alon Goren, we have Alon Goren. I'm sorry, I think I'm saying your name wrong still slightly. Please correct me on that in 1 second. We have Ryan G Tanaka in here. We have Retro Manni, and we have Sutanz of TezPool, Ryan of Taya Cafe, Alon from Alon DGB, Draper Gore and Blockchain, I believe is the title. And Retro of, the ever prolific Retro Manni series. If you guys would like to, well, first off, thank you guys so much for being here. I think it's a really cool way to end the season to actually, it's weird. We had this whole plan to, I'll just be completely honest because that's just what I do. We had a whole plan to try to bring in more Hollywoody, Web 2, try to appeal people. And a lot of them kind of said yes and then dropped out. And then we had to scramble. So, I think I already apologized to you guys for last minute reach out. But I'm actually really glad it happened because it just, I don't know, it feels right to end this season with like fellow people in the ecosystem and like friends. And like the whole goal was to try to bring in other eyes to help Tezos and all that, but like I don't know, it feels good to just build with friends first, and we'll get there when we get there.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna put all them out of business. They're all good.
Yeah.
They're just,
Yeah. But yeah, apologize for reaching out.
Yeah.
Once again,
I'm trying to find a.
Oh, thank you for the invite. This is I've been following your project for a while, but this is the first chance I've had to like actually do something with it.
Yeah.
So
Yep. I know,
looking
and
forward to it.
that's the thing that's cool, is that's what I realized with this, is like it's a really cool way to be able to bring you guys on board like that. So it's one of those, like, everything worked out how it's meant to be. We were only planning to have 3 judges, we ended up having 4, and it's even better also. So like I'm just glad everything worked out how it did. So again, apologies for reaching out so late to you guys. Thank you guys all for being such troopers and just being like, yeah, I'm down. When do you need me? And just showing up. You guys are all doing amazing things in your own rights. So yeah, really quickly before I have you guys up, Inza, is there something you had to say?
Yeah. I just wanted to welcome into the space One Wheel Willie. Jesus, that's hard to say. One Wheel Willie is in the space. We got MB and Crypto Tree. So
Awesome.
we have new listeners over here in the
Awesome.
Twitch space.
Welcome in. Lovely.
And again, everybody's welcome to speak. Just jump in whenever you like, or you're free to just listen in.
Yes. Right now we'll probably go to the more presentation-y thing, so let's hold off on announcing new people for a little bit as we let people introduce themselves and do the pieces. But yeah, we will open it up to talking in a second here once we play the pieces with feedback and all that stuff. But yeah, thank you and welcome everyone into the Twitter space as well. We also have our YouTube stream going at youtube.com/@TezTones. And yeah, let's hear from some of the judges. Ryan, I heard you up. Would you like to tell us some of the stuff you've been doing with Taya Cafe and just what you got going on?
Sure. Yeah. So I'm Ryan G Tanaka, and see a lot of familiar faces. So yeah, hello again. But yeah, I've been I started my Tezos journey with Taya itself, and so the company Taya Cafe is obviously an homage to that. I'm one of the core members of the Taya team, along with Sutanz there. But our app is designed to be like a showcasing app. There's lots of minting going on, but we wanted to work on the curation side. So our app is meant to be discovery and curation. That's kind of our slogan. So just this week, we're finishing up our commissions contract, which basically allows curators, who is also the user, to earn money off of NFT sales. And it's built around Taya mints and object.com mints. So you'll be hearing more about that soon. But yeah, we're hoping that, especially the people here, like I'm sure the music is going to be great today, but we want more people to see it, right? We need more people to see this great content being created on Tezos all the time. And we want to kind of encourage the users themselves to do it. And so we have a contract in testing now that will hopefully align people's incentives. So if you're interested in talking about it later, happy to. I'm looking for testers now. So, but yeah, excited to be here. I'm looking forward to it. Me and Hash Brown been friends for a long time. We've been in crypto even before all this, since like 2016, maybe. 15,
I think
16?
17. I think 17 maybe. Yeah.
17. Okay, yeah. So
I mean,
seen a lot of different things, but
recorded Ryan at my studio in San Francisco in real life. Like we've made music together.
Yeah, he was my audio engineer for my piano.
Dude, you brought in
playing.
you brought in the
I'm
Seaboard?
also a musician, by the way.
Was it called the Seaboard?
I bought a Seaboard.
That like
yeah, I still have it.
That like silicone. Whoa, that thing was crazy. It was like jelly feeling.
I used to have.
Yeah, well, I don't want to explain the whole thing right now.
Okay.
I'll leave a link.
Anyway,
but, like, but I'm here and I'm really happy to see everyone here tonight or today because we're going into like a winter but the people still here are the real deal.
Yep.
And I appreciate everyone being here.
Amen. Amen. Yoshi, were you saying something real quick?
I was just saying how much I miss the keyboard I used to have. It's such an incredible instrument.
Dude, crazy instrument. Yeah, I hadn't seen one until they brought it in.
Oh, you had one too, huh? Wow.
That was the best thing about the studios. People would just bring in random instruments, and you'd be like, okay, how are we making this make sound today? Let's get this on the tape. Okay, without further ado, thank you very much, Ryan. Whoever else is next up to speak, I see Retro right here. Hey, you're standing right next to me. How you doing, good sir? Is your mic working? Can you unmute and give us a little chit chat?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Welcome, Retro. Amazing artist, amazing person, visionary, winner of the first ever Genesis match at TezTones. And then he promptly said, you know what, I'm leaving with a 100% win rate. Only person in the entire history of TezTones to win every match he's ever been a part of. So, welcome in, legend. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you very much. Appreciate you inviting me here, and it's been really exciting to watch what you guys have been doing. And it started so long ago, and seeing where everything is right now, and seeing the size of this Parthenon as well, it's like a really good representation of how long this is kind of stood the test of time. And I'm really excited to see where this goes next year as well, man. So yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, tell us a little about all the stuff you got going on too with your universe. I mean, obviously you could go on for like hours, so maybe just a quick synopsis, but it's as much as you say that about us, it's likewise been amazing watching you build everything you've been building. And obviously you stepped away because you were busy, but whew, the stuff you've been cooking has been super cool to watch. So you want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. It's quite hard to get feedback at the moment when you're on a timeline and you're kind of just watching what people say, but it's really appreciated when you hear people's words. So thanks for that, Hash. I guess the thing that I'm building right now is kind of Poker Belly said it best. It's kind of a computer game, and it's kind of a video game, and it's kind of art. And that's probably the best way to describe it. It's a whole new universe I'm building for a character called Retro Man. And I'm finding it really exciting to kind of channel my inner child and create all this work and bring people into this story that I'm creating. And, hopefully it's going to turn out to be a video game at some point, but I think it's going to be so much more. But yeah, do check out Retro Man and all the stuff I've got going on. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, you're doing amazing things. I would highly recommend everyone check it out. Also, I did miss a lot of chat, so Enzo, you might have been right. I do miss chat sometimes when I'm hosting. Tizo, thank you. We did kill us all. Great pieces. Tizo was also my team member, as I mentioned earlier, so welcome on in. Okay, who else is next in line? Sutan, are you? I see you looking mysterious over there. Are you you open to chatting?
Is a mysterious guy.
Oh, I see your mic.
Might have to.
It might be doing what it did to me earlier. Yeah. Try again. Okay, I'm seeing your blue bubble, but I'm not hearing you. Is everyone else same thing?
Yeah,
I'm not hearing you.
Okay.
I think he needs to refresh.
Yeah, that might be what happened to me. If you want to reload, you should be good. Good, sir. Thank you. And let us jump to Alon. Are you able to unmute and chat?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, we heard a little bit
Hey
about.
guys, happy to be here.
Yeah, we heard a little about your super nerdiness, mints and early Tezos, which was really cool to hear, actually. But yeah, how are you doing?
Your chat, your intro saying that you guys were looking for like people in the music industry and all that, trying to participate reminds me of my first joke. Actually, my first joke mint on TezTones was I knew that Calamint was launching. I don't know if you guys know what Calamint is. It was along when Hicket Nunk launched. It was them. Those two were the first platforms to launch NFTs on Tezos. And when I knew that they were getting close to launching, I knew I wanted to goof around, and I was testing this thing called Open Minter, and I made a really quick song on my guitar, and I recorded it. And as I was coming, like the whole thing came together in like 15 minutes, and it's very apparent based on the quality. But I realized as I was putting it together that it was going to be the first music video ever minted on Tezos, and the whole thing is a joke about how I tried to get Snoop on it and like all these other people, but they were too busy, so I just did it myself. You can find it somewhere. I'll post it later, but it's pretty funny and silly. But my job is that I invest in early stage startups, and one of our key areas was investing in companies on Tezos. And I was a punk rocker growing up in punk bands and stuff like that, and I'm a huge fan of destroying the old school music industry that's very predatory. So I'm a big fan of all of this stuff. So anybody launching anything, please share with me, and I'd love to participate more next season. This is so fun. I kept getting messages from TezTones about it, and I just kept going, oh, that sounds rad, that sounds rad. And then finally, I'm coming in here going, man, I missed out big time, and I listened to a bunch of the music.
Yeah.
Wait to see these, because the two losing teams were from last week.
Dude,
were so good.
You know what's crazy is first off, thank you so much for all of those words. But what you said there is like, that's what it's crazy when you say these like weird self-fulfilling prophecies that you just hope come true. But like for me, baseball, basketball, there's like too many games. I can't pay attention. Once it gets to the finals, there's like a thing in humanity that once it gets to the postseason, it's like, oh wait, what did I miss? And I told everyone, I was like, you guys, people might not pay attention until they'll pay attention, they'll see it. But once the immediacy of the finals, the immediacy of all that, the reason to invite you guys in, and then like we wanted that exact feeling of that FOMO of like, wait, these guys lost? Wait, then how good was all, that feeling of like, wait, I should go back and discover all of this. So thank you so much for even wording it like that, because that was kind of the whole goal, is to use this structure to create that feeling. So yeah, thank you very much.
Also, on top of that, I love that you guys like did this thing where you combined artists together, because it's one thing for me to like sit in my room, record a song on my guitar and be like, Tezos NFT, and so many of you are like legit amazing musicians, not like me who barely can play 4 chords, but but then putting everyone together with like graphic artists with musicians, or putting 2 musicians together and graphic artists, or multiple graphic artists, or video people, I don't even know the right terms, just creates a whole new thing. Like you guys are putting bands together, I think that's really freaking rad.
Well, and that's the point is, I more recently I got into like watching sports documentaries, and I watched a podcast with Pat McAfee show, and like all these athletes come on, and most of them say like, I missed the game, but I missed the locker room. I missed that camaraderie. Like that's what they miss afterwards. And I realized, dude, like I had that in a band once or twice in my life, but the second a band breaks up or this happens or someone moves, you lose it. And it's like the only people I really talk to are the people I collaborate with. So how can we create that for people, that psychology, that team, and like some of us have like, even on competing teams have gotten really close, but like on teams, like the bonds you build, and these people who were strangers, like I didn't know, like Pata, I didn't even know at all at the beginning of this, and now just from building this together, and just the simplicity also of, okay, let's do 1 season. It's not like how long this crazy long thing. It's these bite-sized chunks of let's come together for 1 season. If I don't like it, fine, I'll move on. But yeah, like that's the competition, all that's really cool. But for me as an artist, like I live off grid in the mountains and don't really have a bunch of people I hang out with and make music with. So it's like, how can I have friends, and how can I have this camaraderie and this collaboration, So yeah, the end products are great, but psychologically it's wonderful.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, guys.
Okay, so maybe we jump into playing the pieces. Oh, Sutan. Yeah. Sorry, I got so distracted with
Is your mic working now? Hit M
to unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Oh yeah, we can hear you now. Awesome.
Welcome.
Finally.
Welcome.
Sorry for the hassle.
No, not at all. That's just
How you doing?
just how it goes in here. Great. Thank you for being here. How are you doing?
Yo.
Yeah. I'm so happy for being here and meeting your virtual persons because, well, you were talking before when we started. I started on TezTones like it was March 21, and the only thing I did on art before, I had a non-profit where we did music events, were mostly electronic music events, so we could party because we live in like a small town in the rural, so there's nothing, so we had to do our own parties, right?
Heck yeah.
And I had a lot of background in music, and I DJed for a lot of time, and
Okay.
and in these last 3 years on NFTs, I never had the chance to be involved on anything music related. So it's great being finally able to participate on something and with such a good community. And no, it's great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. I'm pretty sure we all
Thank you.
know a bit about what's going on with TezPol and all you guys got building, but is there any news that or anything else in your life you'd like to talk about at all?
Well, I mean, we are doing an event on 24th February, but to be honest, we are doing so many things at the same time, but we have a bit of the same objective as you, that giving a bit of an alternative to the community, making things more engaging, like taking advantages of this good part of the ecosystem, which is like the community and the interactions between people. So yeah, we are building many things. We are going to I to be honest, I can tell what we are going to have.
Yeah.
We are doing a system of rewards that, for example, with all these kind of events or everything we do, we are looking for ways to make the experience more memorable. I don't know. We're trying to keep up the movement that started with that controversy of the Miami poll. So yeah, I think we are doing great because the community is growing and people feel identified. And for a bunch of people, it was something like they needed, because before Hiketnung got discontinued, there was a lot of feeling of community and there was a lot of motivation, and things kind of were brought down when that happened. And I don't know, many people was looking for some excuse and some reason to be more motivated and to start working for the space again. So yeah, it's really great. We are already a team. We started like 2 months ago. We are already a team of 5 people working almost daily.
Yep.
They work half day, but yeah, it's insane. We have nothing like a bit more than 2 months ago. So just seeing everything we have achieved and all the perspective, the ideas we have to put into work. So yeah, it is looking great. So and you are all welcome. Anyone that wants to come over there and participate and propose whatever idea. You told me the other day about doing more things together, TezTones and Paul. I'm up to all of that. I mean, whatever we can make to I mean, I think the experience is always better when there is more people, when everything is, I don't know, is more open and you reach when more of the community feels like part of something. So I don't know if we can, everything we can do together towards this and to support art and cultures and NFT and everything we have on TezTones. I mean, we are all up for that.
Wonderful. Yeah. That's what's so cool about TezTones is like you look around, you realize, man, everyone's just doing what I'm doing in a slightly different, it's like slightly different flavor. You know, it's like let's all work together because the best dishes have multiple ingredients.
Right?
Like literally in this room, almost just in this room, we have all the pieces.
Direction.
Yeah, it's like in this room we got like DeFi, platform, culture, sports league, some investment knowledge, like. We retro man vision artists, like we got a winning formula just in here, you know. It's fucking awesome. So yeah.
Oh yeah. If you want to support, if you want to support
If I may add to
poll,
what
make sure to buy some
Sutanz
tokens.
Yes.
If
Yes.
you
And,
want to
and if
support
you
poll
just
financially, yes.
you're talking about
we are
Those tokens?
rewarding all
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
supporters.
poll token.
Oh,
That is what's financing the project. So, any support we can get from there would be a welcome.
Yes. Yes. Potter, were you saying something real quick?
And then
Oh, sorry. Go, Sutan.
oh, sorry. I mean, the project it's going forward and is working because a bunch of people is making sacrifice, and I'm not paying enough the people that is working on
Yeah,
the project.
I feel that.
We are everyone is underpaid.
Yeah.
I'm for example, I'm not. I'm getting paid, but I'm not cashing out anything because it will. I mean, like right now, and it's what you said before about how NFTs started. It was on for a big part. It was thanks to artists that they renounced on making as much profit as they could, and they decided to sell on Tezos, less expensive than in other chains, and that's what really make the chain affordable and what ended up attracting people and start generating this kind of movement. So I think it's great, and it's a continuation a bit of that mentality, and I've been impressed for how willing people is to work towards some common vision and some common good. Of course, I mean, let's not be naive. If the project goes fine, everyone that is working for the project is going to be rewarded. But that's kind of secondary because we know that unless we make something meaningful that provides a value that is something, we are not gonna we are not getting almost anything. So I think it's looking great, and I'm so thankful for everyone that has been supporting the project. So and then slowly we are going to be making public and providing more value and more shit. But since we started everything from zero, we are just the time while we formed the team, we made a plan, we decided on what the route was going to be. Everything takes a lot of time, but to be honest, I'm so happy because of how fast everything is going, because we already have the event.
It's
We
only
have
been 2 months, man. Only 2 months.
Yeah, you guys,
It's crazy
are
how
killing
fast,
it. You guys are killing it.
So
Yeah.
no, let's keep on. I mean, I have no free day. I stopped just working like 2 days in these last 2 months, but I am enjoying it so much. I really don't care. But yeah, it's been great, and it's giving me a lot of motivation for everything. And it's giving us a chance to put in practice all those crazy ideas. We had some chats but you never get the moment and the support enough to put them into practice. And I think the project can allow us to do that. It's because everyone's opinion, we are open to everyone's opinion. So if whoever comes with a good idea that the community wants and we somehow can kind of make it real, we are open for everything.
Yeah, I mean,
so let's see how this ends up, and if we can, if more, because, and that's another thing we need on Tether, we need more users. I mean, it's so great that we are all together, but imagine if all these different communities, DeFi, music, art, whatever, with a real good and active chain, it will be so fun and such a good experience that I don't know. I hope Tethos catches up again.
Well, that's what we're trying to do with TezTones. We're trying to be a bridge to just music and entertainment in general. Like, we in a lot of our branding, we don't even necessarily say like, hey, we're a blockchain collective, we're an NFT collective. It's like we're a sports league for artists, and then we happen to mint on the blockchain. But we're really trying to create something that as much as we love Tezos in the community, we want it to be able to be branded so we can bring other people in, and then they're like, oh, what do you build on? Oh, whoa, that's cool. Maybe I should look at it. So I think everyone in here is doing all our
focus
parts.
is to bring in. My focus is to bring in outside. People and money. So we have to work together among ourselves, right? And I think we're on the same page about that. So that's a pretty nice. Yeah, it's a pretty nice feeling.
Yes. I think this might be a good time. We've been. I love the conversation. We've been chatting a lot. Might be a good time to bring it down to what we came here for, playing the final
Yeah.
pieces. King Cheetah's Nothing to Lose and Team Indigo Yin. Since I'm standing right next to King Cheetah's, I think we might as well start with this one. Shadow, C. Dean, Patty, any of you guys have anything to say before? Or you guys want us to play it and then talk about it after? Any of you guys have any thoughts? Welcome, Shadow.
Yo, just as team captain of King Cheetahs, I'd just like to say real quick, thank you for everybody for participating, everybody that voted, everybody that came in as judges. We know your time is valuable, your resources are valuable, so we thank you. We show lots of gratitude for the other teams and everybody that participated through the whole season. And we made it. Shout out to my team, CD and Patty, NFT Terrorist. It's been a pleasure, gentlemen. And let's finish strong. Let's go, King
Amen.
Cheetahs.
Amen. Dean or Patty, either of you guys want to say anything before we play your piece?
Yeah, I'm in. Just wanted to say that I've really grown with this team, and that I think we can all agree that we're better versions of artists with each other, and I think that goes for the whole of TezTones too.
Aww.
This song, I feel like we were always meant to make since we teamed up, and so it's there, and I'm really proud of it.
Appreciate that. Patty, going to give you the option if you're around.
Yeah, just want to say thanks to everyone who's been involved and made this all happen, and congrats to everyone that's made it this far. And well done, Shadow and Carson. Yeah, I think what Carson said captivates it all. Really, we've sort of grown as a team, coming in as a losing team halfway through the season to being here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And also obviously with our piece. I thought it was important just to include each of us in the video for the final piece. So that's how that all came about. Even though like sort of saying that flipping doesn't make my life easy because I'm not really a video person. So making music videos isn't really my thing. It's maybe starting to be my thing. I don't know. But yeah. So
awesome.
That's about it. Yeah, go Cheetahs. Woo!
Yep. Yeah, I have something I want to say on that, but I won't because it's about the art. So I'm going to play this. If the piece isn't playing for any of you guys, refresh and it should be loading. And without further ado, King Cheetah's Nothing to Lose. It is a 4-minute song, so get comfortable, and we'll be back in 4 minutes.
Feels like nothing to lose. 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 Don't wanna wait because I'm feeling something. I know it's not nothing. You had it coming. It's too late.
Oh no, it just takes a little while.
I'm not hearing it at all. So should
I'm not hearing
reload?
it.
I could.
I was able to hear a little.
Okay, so give us a sec. Give us a sec to come back in, Hash. Okay, I'm gonna reload.
Okay, I'll reload too. Oh yeah, surprise. Everything so far has been a surprise, so. He spams a lot.
Perfect.
Feels like nothing.
Oh, I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah, I think so. Play it again. I'm just kind of getting back into the space. I'm coming.
Feels like nothing to lose.
I got it. Good. Woo!
All right.
Let's go.
Feels like nothing to lose. 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 Don't wanna wait because I'm feeling something. I know it's not nothing. You had it coming. It's too late to turn back now. It would be a shame not to find out how much I hate that I don't care to see what happens to me when I run free. And now you see that your actions cause me to do what it tells me and come when it calls me. Want to be something else for a change, someone not so deranged, somewhere out of range, so you can't find the little patch in the light where I go to hide when it comes to life. Feels like nothing to lose. 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 That's okay. nothing to lose. Feels like nothing to lose. Feels like nothing to lose.
Yeah. What a piece.
Wow.
Anyone from King Cheetahs? I think that more or less spoke for itself, but is there anything else you'd like to say before we jump over to Team Indigo's piece?
I say that again. I missed that.
I said I think that piece more or less speaks for itself, but is there anything you guys would like to say before we jump over to Team Indigo's piece?
Yeah, I like to say, man, big shout out to my team, man. Like CD put so much heart into it with the direction and everything. It just the whole concept behind the song is since this is the dark, we really focused on tapping into the shadow side of our primal nature. It just like the King Cheetah. How imagine like a guy turning into a werewolf. Instead of a werewolf, he turns into a were cheetah. You know what I'm saying? It just goes wild. All your inhibitions at nighttime, you just whatever that is, you just let that go wild and forget about being civilized or anything. You know, and a lot of inspiration came from like what CD was talking about when we were making the piece, talking about. Um, what it would be like to make a song that fits into a Blade movie, like the Marvel character,
Yeah.
the Vampire Hunter, and so um, just
Daywalker.
that vibe, man. So the pulsating, the club sound, and just that primal, wild, untamed vibe that you get once you tap into your dark side without any inhibitions. You just let that shit, just let it just run wild. So that was the motivation behind the piece. That's what we was going for. Um, Shout out to Patty for the dope visuals, man. Like I love the part where the guitar comes in and Patty just goes nuts on the guitar. That's the like one of my best parts of the
Yeah.
song. And um, I know me with the sax, I put everything I had into that. I put everything I had into it because I was going through a dark point when I was recording it, and so it was really an outlet for me to just unload a bunch of negative energy into the track, and it came out like it came out, and um, CD liked it so much. D liked it so much. The passes that he said, man, I'm gonna put both the passes in the song. It just feels right that way. And so yeah, we really put our heart and soul into this piece, man. Everybody on the team really did. We gave it our all. Um,
Yeah,
so
it turned
yeah,
out great.
Yeah,
so
man, definitely. I wanted to use that Roland 303 to just like create tension and release. And I had this idea since like even before the white prompt when we did something to prove. But when Shadow came with that sax, the song just like really bloomed and it changed everything for me.
Yeah.
So it became all about that feeling that it invoked.
Yeah, I think the song itself is kind of a weird cheetah. It goes from kind of like electronic to the rock to like almost jazzy, soulful, like
Yeah, like all over the place.
Coltrane-esque. Like you can
Just
hear
the
the pain in the
transformation.
solo. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful piece. Also, thank you for reminding me with how you described that, Shadow. I didn't make it clear before that we actually assigned a theme for every match. So they've all been colors so far. That's why if you go in, the border is of the color of the theme. That's why there's an orange border on some of the other ones. Last match's theme was white. This match's theme was black. So that's what Shadow was talking about with like the theme being dark. The pieces we like to have that be both like a visual and just a general very open-ended, and we'll figure out next season if we stay with colors or if we make it even more open-ended or whatnot. But for those judging and just for those viewing, that is a part that that's where these all come from, and it's really interesting because at first you'd be like, oh, if you do a color theme, everyone's going to do the same thing, and it's like no, everyone kind of pulls from these very different directions based off what those color prompts make them feel and think. So. Forgot to mention that. Thank you very much for mentioning that. Patty, do you have anything else you want to say before we run over to this next piece? I'm guessing not, maybe.
Basically, yeah, just what those guys said. Everyone sort of brought their A game forward. Us as a team just really sort of developed with each piece and sort of bonded in doing so. And yeah, just congrats. No matter what happens, lads.
Yep.
You're a winner in my eyes.
Aw.
Well done.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Okay, without further ado, we're moving on to Team Indigo with Yin. We have Yoshi Labs, Kaweto, and Ronin. Yoshi, Kaweto, would either of you guys like to say anything? I do have a written thing from Ronin because the translation can be a little difficult, so I'm gonna pull that up and get prepared to read that if either of you guys have anything to say.
Carwell, why don't you go ahead, bud? Love to hear from you.
Kaweto. Is your mic working, sir? If you hit M to unmute, that should help you.
I was told that he translator with him over on the Spaces side, last I heard.
Oh, is he in Spaces? Inza, that might be on your part. Is Kaweto there?
Yeah, you know what? He dropped out of here. I don't see him in the Twitter feed anymore.
Okay. Hopefully we'll get him back.
Well, he gave a valid effort, and he's told me several times the internet in Cuba is ridiculously inconsistent.
Yeah.
And it actually took him a full 24 hours, it seems, to have uploaded the final master and get it to me to submit. So that was an interesting an interesting experience because we had the song written within the first week. I had written the base concept and lyrics because personally with the Yang going before this one, I wanted to really write the lyrics side by side and really have them mesh with what yin and yang is to me. So I had already written the lyrics within the first days and got it to Kaiwero, and he did the music kind of mix and reinterpreted what I sent him and spent weeks on end. And then within the final day was able to get that to me based off of the internet issues, and really love working with him. I hope we get to keep working together because he's such a magician with engineering sound.
Yeah.
And I'd love to hear from Ronin, and then I'll say something.
Yeah, let me read. This is a little long. It's kind of about his whole experience with TezTones, but I very much like it, so I'm just going to read the whole thing because I think it's quite relevant. If I start talking too fast, Pada, jump in and yell at me because sometimes I do. But yes, coming from Ronin. Hi all. It all started when Mark Fendel invited me to TezTones, and my first participation in this project was on his team. Thank you so much to Mark for inviting me into this wonderful community. Then I was assigned to the Team Indigo. Our team turned out to be international. America, Yoshi, Cuba, Kaweto, Russia, me. A stunning example of international creativity for which there are no boundaries. Yoshi and Kaweto handle the sound part of our projects while I do the visual part. I'll tell you a little about how I make the visuals. I'll start with a short introduction. In 2021, I was first introduced to AI art and image generators. Then I was very impressed. I started making my own creations. Oh, sorry, I got lost. I started making my own creations, though, so far only static ones, since there was no talk of normal video generators back then. Oh, is Pod telling me to go quiet? Oh, no, I'm good. Video generators. Sorry, I'll start that over because I totally messed it up. I started making my own creations, though so far only static ones, since there was no talk of normal video generation back then. But I continued to make video clips, albeit using standard 3D rendering methods. In 2023, when Season 1 of TezTones began, for the first round, I decided to use an AI tool, Runway ML, to create a visual. As far as I remember, the results impressed everyone. Space theme, fantastic music. In the following rounds, I used another AI video generation tool, Kyber, a very powerful generator that allows you to create complex video clips that look very stylish and beautiful. Everything was fine until the payment service that I used to pay for subscriptions to foreign services broke down, and it was out of order for a very long time. As far as you know, both Visa and MasterCard restrictions have been imposed on Russia and all its citizens, and it is impossible to pay for foreign services in the usual way. The semifinals were ahead. What to do? My experience of creating the video Poison Rain in the orange round, which was our match 4, came to the rescue. Then I created the animation frame by frame in the free AI editor Playground based on Stable Diffusion XL. So the semifinals, I'm making a visual for the white round. The process of creating a visual for me begins with listening to music several times to more accurately reflect all the nuances of the music in the video. understand what animation rhythm is needed and what mood to convey. Next, the process of creating frames begins. I create a starting frame and begin to change the starting image a little and create a new frame, and so about 400 times. For example, it took more than 400 frames to create the semi-final clip. After that, I turn the finished frames into animation using the Flow Frames program, and yes, it's free too. But that's not all. I combine the finished animation with music in the CapCut program where I perfect it so that the music and video match perfectly. The final clip of Black Round, this final match here, was made using exactly the same technique as the previous clip. 400 frames of manual labor. I'm like an animator of the 20th century creating a frame-by-frame video, only the artist is artificial intelligence and I act as a director. Here's a quick rundown of my process for creating the visual. If I go into detail, I could talk about it for hours. And I keep thinking how much cooler and simpler everything would be if I could easily use all the AI tools without restrictions. But what we have is what we have. I hope my creativity looks cool to you. Thank you all very much. I'm glad to be a part of TezTones. In conclusion, I want to paraphrase the old Nokia slogan, TezTones, connecting people. Which I thought was a great way to end it. It made me laugh. But yeah, shout out Ronan. Very well worded. Appreciate the insight into your process. And appreciate you being here. Yoshi, I don't know if you have anything else to say. If we got Kaweto back up, maybe to talk. If not, all good.
You even got a commercial at the end.
Right? I know. I read the whole thing and then I saw that at the end and it actually made me laugh. Like in person made me laugh. I was like, that's great. I appreciate that. Yeah, do you guys, anyone else have anything to say about your piece, Yoshi, or if Kaweto's up? If not, let's play the piece and we can have you guys speak after.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and listen?
Wonderful. I'm going to play it for 1 second just to make sure everyone can hear it, and then I will pause it and check. Oh, it's not playing for me. I need to be back. Oh, I'm sorry, anyone on YouTube. This is what happens sometimes. We will load back in. Oh, come on. Come on, internet. Come on, internet. Come on, internet. Please. I'm going to refresh again. Is our stream still going? Looks like the stream is still good. I don't know if it's Spatial or our internet. This is one of the not best case scenarios, but it's okay. Maybe we'll try a new tab. No change. Okay. Well, all you can do is hope things work and refresh. Because it looks like everything else is working, right? Let me check the YouTube page real quick to make sure we're still streaming there. Once again, apologies, everyone watching it now or in the future. Oh, we've had some views. Welcome in and out. Oh, come on, internet. I could try in another window and see real quick. Let's see. Huh. I wonder if there's any chance Spatial just crashed. Or if it's just me. I'm gonna Twitter message. Can I even send a Twitter message? Okay. Okay.
Have those people from all around the world, like it's
Very
It was one
international.
of the difficulties. Yeah, it was one of the difficulties we had to overcome all this season. The time zones can
And the language barrier too, because it sounds like your Russian teammate didn't speak very good English, so he had that translation, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Hash Brown's back.
Yeah, I got
Welcome
extremely
back,
buzzed.
Hash.
I think my internet might have just went down for a while. I missed the entire everything of the song. For the sake of the YouTube playback, I think it's, I don't know, should we maybe play the song one more time just so people make sure they can hear it?
I don't think anybody.
Let's play it again.
You guys
Yeah,
all saw it and heard
Platonia.
Okay, so you guys all saw it and heard it. So I guess as far as the judges, that's huh?
Because I came in halfway through.
Oh, okay.
It was I had to refresh.
Okay, wonderful. Then as
All right.
as a judge who does
Okay,
need
do
to
it
see
again
it,
for next time.
wonderful. Once again, Team Indigo with Yin. It should be back in the beginning, and hopefully it plays for me this time also. I will pause it after a second retro, hopefully, if I can, and check if it works for you.
Within the shadows of moonlit.
Were you hearing that?
We got it here in Twitter space.
Yeah. I'm just making sure. Thank you. I'm just making sure Retro can, because he is a judge who hasn't heard them before. He wanted. Oh wait, no, you have heard them. Never mind. Maybe it doesn't matter. That being said, let's play it again anyway.
Within the shadows of moonlit nights, either aloof or resting our eyes, or exploring our muse, setting our being within the shadows of moonlit nights, either aloof or resting our eyes, or exploring our muse, setting our demons loose. Negativity, not a bad thing. Dark energy, necessary. Without the end, we lack the sheet. Can't manifest before summoning. Within the shadows of moonlit nights, either aloof or resting our eyes, or exploring our muse, setting our demons loose. Shut off the lights, let the darkness speak. Do a little lean into negative energy. What do you hear when listening?
Woo! And now everyone has for sure heard it. Yoshi, or if Kaweto's around, do any of you guys want to say anything else before we ever so dramatically have the judges tell us what they thought of the pieces and which piece they choose?
Is Kaiwero up? If not,
Inza, is Kaweto available? Did he make it back into space?
No, we do not have him in this space.
Unfortunate,
That's
but
all
yeah,
right.
shout out him for trying to make it in, and dang that darn internet. We would have gotten away with it too, wasn't for that meddling internet.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to say that like this, I've said it a few times over the season, but you guys have been crucial to my sanity this past year and have made life better and made me a better artist and it made me feel like trying to be a better leader and step up and do more than I thought I could, and it meant the world to me. And it's really, it also shadow the team, but their A game, and the piece is absolutely amazing. And I'm proud of you as a friend because me and you were making music together before TezTones even started. And just yeah, thank you guys very much. Proud of my teammates, Kaiwero. You know, he almost quit a couple of matches ago because he was just so overwhelmed with work, and then we all had a pep talk and he stuck it through. And wow, you know, just amazing to be standing here right now with you.
Yep. Yep.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Also, now would be a great time to bribe
I
the
may add,
judges.
it wasn't only for Yoshi's sanity. I guess most of us held on from TezTones to keep on and stay sane during our live shit and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That goes for me as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can relate to that too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll have a whole decompress in a second here, but until then, the moment we've been waiting for. I'm just gonna go down the
Yes.
list that I see you guys on the speakers. First one is Ryan. Ryan, would you like to give feedback on either of those pieces and maybe let us know which one you've chosen?
Sure. I mean, it's kind of, this is going to be a tough one.
It's always
'cause,
so hard.
Yeah, and they're both good. I really like them.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing I like, and you know, this goes for like Tesla's music in general, but the things people make art about seem timely, you know?
Mhm.
Like it really resonates with you on a gut level, you
Yeah.
know? Like so, but yeah, I think gonna probably have to go with King Cheetahs just because like the message kind of like resonates with me on a personal level right now, you know?
Yeah.
Like and I just like I have a soft spot for you know, saxophone.
Yeah. It's wonderful. It's a great piece. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, but no, but congratulations to both teams. They're amazing, you know. And the thing is like I can't really tell what genre it is because it's so
Yeah.
you know, right, like yeah, different influences coming together, but it feels cohesive, you know, and that's hard to do.
Yep.
So
Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well said and completely agree. And I actually just realized this morning that I didn't even vote. So also there was it was more than a one vote difference, so I didn't actually change anything. But yeah, I was so caught up putting it all together, man. It's so hard to choose. So I always wait till last minute.
yeah,
And I
I
just
don't
forgot
know,
this
man.
time.
It could be either. It could go either way, really.
So yeah, appreciate it. And yeah, I guess moving on, Retro, you're the next one in line here that I see. Would love to hear any thoughts you have and which piece you've chosen.
Yeah, absolutely. Mic check, you can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so firstly, like just massive well done to both teams. It's just incredible to see how far this has come. So just definitely going to give props to both teams and every team that's played part in this. Firstly, just to talk a little bit about King Cheetahs. Absolutely dope tune. I was really feeling it. I love the way the video. It wasn't kind of what I was expecting, considering a lot of the other pieces that I've seen throughout the season. Just to give that insight into what's going on in the production and how this happened throughout the world, through different different places and locations and cultures. So it was awesome to see how that came together. And yeah, the guitar section was awesome, but again, the saxophone, man, that sent me. That is just, and hearing Shadow just say that he gave everything, you could feel it. I could definitely feel that. It's not how I'm used to hearing saxophone in songs. It just had that, there was an aggression to it that I was just really feeling, and it really matched the tone, which I wouldn't have thought would have worked if someone had said to me there should be saxophone in this song. But it's just beautiful. And then Team Indigo, again, a wonderful piece. I love Will Ronin's work always. It's incredible. His use of AI is always flawless, and it brings something else out that you don't normally get when you see AI work. So I love to see when people are pushing the boundaries, and it's not just always trying to emulate something, it's doing something different. So I really like that. It's its own kind of beast. And in terms of lyrically and the music, beautiful. I always love hearing Yoshi's lyrics. There's always that spiritual connection that I can always feel, and I really like listening to his words because there's so much depth to each and every single thing that he says that I can kind of relate to, and I can kind of pick apart and listen to again. So, you know, it's just mesmerized with both pieces. Very, very different as well, even though they're both very kind of dark, they have very different feels to them. But anyway, enough of the deliberation. I will have to choose King Cheetahs. It just about is so difficult, but that bit at the end was the thing that swung me, the saxophone at the end.
Yeah.
Just brilliant. So yeah, that's my
power,
bit.
man.
The power of the sax.
Power set, yeah.
Shout out Shadow. Right, the sexy phone. Thank you. Very, very well worded. Appreciate the feedback on both pieces. Yeah, like it's so hard to judge the pieces, and that's, I mean, it's the greatest problem ever, right? Like, oh, the pieces are too good is it's something we realized very quickly within the season, which is like, oh, this is working. Like in that sense of like the competition side, that's hard but fun and talent, and it drives you to be the best you can be, and like it's kind of cool once you get past what could be the toxic side and start embracing the fun of it. Like, wow, it's almost exhilarating, it's like neck and neck victory but musical, like, anyway. Enough of that. It's not about
Sorry, just one more thing to say as well. Sorry, just one more thing to say is just agree with what you said, but also what Ryan said. They're kind of genre bending, and I couldn't place them, and I think that's what's been so great about TezTones is the genre is just kind of
what is it? You're creating something new.
It's
genuinely new.
New music for a new culture, That's what we're doing. Creating our own thing. Alon, are you able to come up? And yep, I see you. How are you doing? And could we get your thoughts and maybe which one you would choose?
Dang, I was kind of hoping I'd be last and my vote wouldn't have to count, and so I could squeeze away, because I brought my daughter to listen anytime the songs were on, and then I was asking her right afterwards. I was like, I don't know which one to vote for. These are both so good, and she literally went, "Not my problem," and walked away.
If it makes you feel,
she's a smart one.
If it makes you feel any better, we also have a public vote, so you're not necessarily the deal breaker.
Oh, good, because these are both so good. I loved the King Cheetah song, and I heard it first, so that's a thing. And when the guitar dropped, that was a rad turn of events, and then the saxophone was, whatever you want to say, and it just was killer. The Team Indigo one was so freaking good too, and just a totally different style also. And I loved the animation art and everything. I loved the song itself. And I'll say the biggest compliment to the Team Indigo song was also the biggest bummer. Probably I was bummed that it ended so soon. Like, I felt like I literally ended, and I thought maybe something was wrong with my computer, because I was like, oh man, I wanted more. So it's really hard to choose. I thought, it's gonna be tough, because the music was killer on both, the videos were killer on both, but the videos also were totally different styles. So I think I'm trying to decide if the fact that it ended fast and I wanted more is a negative or a positive. I'm gonna go positive. I'm gonna go different than everyone. I'll go Team Indigo this time, even though I love them both. But you better next time give me more.
Oh, I'm voting for you, but it's like a caveat. I like that.
Yeah. Well, it's because I want to. Do I go negative, right? Do I want to go negative because I wanted more? But that's like the greatest compliment you could have.
That's honestly something that as someone making these songs, I went through is like, is something short but sweet maybe better for this format, or something longer? And I've had conversations with people.
Was
And
there a time limit?
no, it's literally just as long as it fits
So
within
it's just free form. Okay,
fits
whatever.
within 2000 by 2000. I mean, we do need to mint it on Object, which is now 250 megabytes. So like, don't go too crazy, or else we'll have to like lower the quality in the mint itself. But no, we gave people as much freedom as we could, and the results, I think speak for themselves. That being said, one last vote. One last judge. Sutan, I know you just said you had some carnival in Spain. That sounds very exciting. Were you able to hear the pieces?
Yeah, for sure. No, it was. I don't know if you asked me for my decision.
No. It just got to you. We just played the pieces.
Hello. Okay. No. I saw all. No. I saw all of that. Just in case you asked me as a juror now that this Josie and running piece has finished. No. That was. I thought you had asked me for my decision.
No, not yet. No, we just
I
got to you.
listened
Perfect.
all the pieces. Oh no, and I took notes on everything, and it's so hard to decide, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because that White Light, production-wise, it was, for me, was my favorite one, because I think it was the one that sounded more professional. That it was so good. I loved it, and the pads were amazing, and the rolls of the hi-hat. Yeah, it was really good. Hard to and the video clip was so good with that kind of generative abstract art. Yeah, I think it was great. And also King Cheetah's one, I loved it. I loved it so much. I didn't expect that sax that came at the end of the song after the electric guitar solo. It was so good. And then the acid line, they said it was a 303. I was wondering if it was a 303. It was so good. I missed. I think it sounded maybe too clean at the beginning, but then after the sax got in, I thought that it was great. It really, as a whole, sounded really great. And yeah, and I love the 808 T-shirt. Yeah, no, I love the song. And and this last one, Josie's and Ronnie and Cuero, it's the only one that I have heard before. And it stuck on my mind. The chorus, something in the shadows. It says something. I don't know what it says, but kind of the rhythm got stuck in my head these last few days.
Mm-hmm.
So to be honest, it was the one that sounded more less produced and maybe more amateur. But to me personally, it was the one that got me. That I like more, that I felt it was more memorable for me. I don't know. Okay. Well, the sax was also. It's so hard to make a decision. To be honest.
It is.
I don't. If I'm subjective, I need to be objective, or I mean. Do I need to vote on the what I
You're
consider
being judged
the best
for your judging power?
You're judging your judging. Whatever. For me, when I forgot to vote this time, for me, it really depends.
I went subjective. I don't know.
Sometimes I go emotional connection. Sometimes I go memorability. Sometimes I go, this one felt like it had more work in it. Like it really, for me, it's so fucking.
I decided based on a personal.
Yeah. So just whatever you, man.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel.
I think.
Just go with your gut.
Yeah,
I'd say.
One is special in its own way. It has its cool things, but there was a lot of work in King Cheetah's one. Yeah, I'm going to vote for King Cheetahs. Yeah, nothing to lose. King Cheetahs, nothing to lose.
King Cheetahs. So, I can now reveal the public vote was in favor of Team Indigo, with 88 votes over 83 votes.
Interesting.
Very, very, very close. But that leaves us with the final tally. Five vote difference, 88 to 83. So yeah, 51.46 versus 48.54%.
Really
The
close.
closest vote out of 171 votes. So close. For a final tally of 3 judges in favor of Cheetahs and 1 judge and 1 public in favor of Indigo to crown King Cheetahs as our Season 1 champions. Congratulations, King Cheetahs. Also, congratulations, Team Indigo, for making an amazing piece. And thank you, judges. For
Yeah! Woo! Yeah, baby, we did it! We did it, baby! We got the final! This is what we won! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
You guys might want to turn your headphones down a little.
Wow, holy crap.
Yeah, well, you guys. The funny thing is, I kept telling Patty, I love Patty, but he's the ultimate shit talker. I was like, dude, I hope for the sake of the whole season league, you do not win, so I don't need to hear you shit talk for a whole year. Damn it, guys, you've cursed us all. You've cursed us all.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, I think let's play both the pieces again. I think it would be wonderful. Let's go with King Cheetahs, and then we can close the space out later, playing Team Indigos in a second. Once again, King Cheetahs, nothing to lose. Oh, hit and play. It's not letting me click. What? Hold on. We got something to lose, apparently. Clicking. There you go.
Feels like nothing to lose. 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 Don't wanna wait because I'm feeling something. I know it's not nothing. You had it coming. It's too late to turn back now. It would be a shame not to find out how much I hate that I don't care to see what happens to me when I run free. And now you see that your actions cause me to do what it tells me and come when it calls me. Want to be something else for a change, someone not so deranged, somewhere out of range, so you can't find the little patch in the light where I go to hide when it comes to life. Feels like nothing to lose. 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 That's okay. just feels like nothing to lose.
Woo! I would like
Oh,
to.
man.
I'd like to formally present you guys with this trophy that was so lovingly made by Navio. Here you go. We're gonna figure out putting your names on it. Guys, all run up. If you guys would like to give some sort of victory speech, some sort of reflection. Yeah, congratulations for being crowned. You know, from like Patty said, from being pretty far back in the season to have a miraculous comeback and power your way through with some beautiful songwriting and collaborations. Shadow.
Man, man, uh, man. I like to, as you guys know, my mom passed away during the time we was competing last year. And back then, it was a total different group of guys. That was right before I lost the first group of guys on my team, and I was considering giving up back then. But I want to dedicate this win to my mom because I know she wouldn't want me to give up. You know what I'm saying? So we came a long way. Uh, even back then, all type of different setbacks in life, things happen, like relationship problems. Shout out to my friend Yoshi for a couple of times I had to confide in Yoshi to just keep me moving, man. Like he was giving me pep talks in private, like, yo man, what's up? You know. So man, Yoshi, it was the hardest shit to be your rival in the finals, man. That was fucking with me so much. I didn't like how because we've been friends and we've been doing music before all this even started, you know. And so, but it's been an honor, bro. Like being your friend, being a rival to you, and I felt like it was out of respect that we should go as hard as we possibly could just to honor that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. And I appreciate the support and the pep talks and everything. Team Indigo, such a great team. It's an honor to be in this championship with you guys. All the other teams that competed, different members of all those teams, we shared a lot of good moments and memories too. Um, and man, shout out to the core team of King Cheetahs right now, man. Like Patty, all the shit talking, bro. Like that cheered me up so much, bro. Like you don't even know, man. The CD with your vision. Um, Actually, CD a better project manager than me. He would make a great team captain
Oh.
in any strip because he was kind of pulling the team like as far as organizing the stuff this last couple rounds because I know I was going through it with like with personal relationship issues and shit like that. So I was still holding it together, but D was like helping me just kind of stay sane. I didn't tell him that, but he really was, man. And it's just like, man, thank you for man. I'm so grateful, man. Like, thank you for everybody. Thank you for to Izza for the heart coherence and checking on us with the heart space and just everything. Thanks to Hash for your vision, bro. Like I know you've been trying to get this whole vision with the Artletics leagues several times. Man, thank you for getting on everybody's ass and being, you know, being the leader that you been to like make this whole thing happen. Thank you to Par, man. Thank you for everybody that put this together. Thank you to the judges, man. Thank you to all the organizations, the TezTones and the Tezos Commons, the Tezos, the TCC, everybody who helped put this together. You know what I'm saying? This means something. You know what I'm saying? This is something that all of us put together from all over around the world, from all different countries. Oh man, I got so much gratitude right now. So I just want to thank y'all, and man, let's enjoy this victory.
Hell
Keep
yeah.
Cheetahs.
Hell yeah. I'm not crying, you're crying. You know? Shit. You got me emotional there.
And a very nice speech.
Yes, CD or Patty, you guys want to?
Thank you for that. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Before I jump in to say anything, CD and Patty, it's your guys' moment. You guys want to say anything?
Yeah, man, I had I had not known about that previously, Shadow, and I think that I did after I heard that sax line, because when you sent it to me, I just listened to it solo without the music and context, and it is all of that emotion, just everything that it invokes. That I definitely just want to keep that forever in and of itself. Really proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
Patty, we got you around. Do you want to go for a little victory lap? If you can unmute. Are we spared from Patty? Potentially. All right. Well, blessings come in all sizes. We'll probably hear from him in a second once he gets back. Yeah. For those that don't know, yeah, King Cheetahs had 3 members, and Shadow was the captain. And like 2 of the members, Shadow included, experienced losses in their families like early on in the season, and they were like just holding each other together, and it was this like beautiful camaraderie. And then two of their members had to leave, so Shadow was like it's the only time there's ever just been one person on a team. And we're like, what are we gonna do? So we drafted in Patty and Dean, and like the second they landed, it fit. It was a completely different feel from the original team, but like it worked on a really weirdly natural level. And it's just been beautiful to see. And like, thank you for pushing through, Shadow. And just yeah, just it's been fucking crazy. It's literally like sports leagues, watching a team come from nothing and fall apart and pull it back together. And like, it's crazy that in this concept that we just kind of experimented and tried, like so much of those things that almost feel contrived and like, oh, how do you get that it's just life. Life happens, and by having this league and having this, even just this amount of time that we're all together, it's like it contextualizes our experience as artists. So knowing all those backstories, like for me, just knowing the teams and how much we've all been through, it's so much stronger. So the goal is to make more mini docs, to make this better, and have everyone be able to share our journey as artists like this, and have us all succeed together. Because man, watching you guys pull this together has been amazing. And like a common theme also, Patty mentioned it, Pata mentioned it, that neither of them had really made videos before at all for music. And it's like, oh, I'm in TezTones, let me figure this out. And so many people stepped up and just learned things and tried things. And, that's what it's about. So, yeah, congrats to you guys winning the championship and the prize pool of over 1,100 Tezos. But also congrats to everyone here for being a part of this and helping us make this happen. Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. And yeah, now if anyone else has anything to say, any of the judges, anyone, welcome Rubus, our judge from last time. Thank you for always being a tireless supporter. Nirvana as well, over there at TTC.
We got a speaker in Twitter wanting to jump in here.
Lovely. Who do we have?
It's me, WX8BK
Bits.
I am, you know what the key is? He is Patty's shit talking. I swear it. I swear.
Don't encourage him.
Dude, I've been listening to it for a while. I mean, I kind of have to. It pumps everybody up.
Yeah.
I mean, all of the team's contribution was all part of it. I mean, everything for a reason, you always say, right? And I mean, obviously, the situations that arrived early and how it all turned out, everything for a reason. And I just wanted to say say big congrats. I'm really, really, really proud of all the teams, and I'm proud of the TezTones team and Hash Brown for putting it all together and making this a real reality.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hear that.
Thank you. And yeah, thank you guys for supporting us so much, and WX8BK supporting a bunch of artists in Tezos and beyond. And if we have our way, we'll have a budget to get Bits to be an announcer for, you know, I guess I'll like really quick little potential alpha spill is right now our matches are 4 weeks long. I really want to figure out a way, and I think a lot of artists have mentioned they might be down, and we're going to experiment in the off season to make them, instead of 4 weeks long, have them be 3 to 4 hours long. Have artists show up, have a theme assigned, have 2 teams at a time go head to head. So it'll be like actual sports matches. And I want Bits to be one of the announcers. You know, we'll have Bits being like, okay, checking in, it's halftime, and what's your game time adjustments here? So, you know, like we have so much room for improvement with this format to make it just like, as crazy as it sounds, like a more commercial product, you know, like the NFL or like other sports that are, you know, products that are on television with streaming rights and all of that. So, you know, yeah, live officiating, exactly. Hey, so is that a cleared sample? Okay, that's 1 penalty. You gotta wait 3 minutes until you can touch your guitar again. Yeah, I don't know, right? Like the things we could pull in there, the stats, the fun we can have with all of it. Like we're just getting started, and the fact that we've made it this far, and the fact that we care this much about winning and losing and all of that, I can't believe, you know, like we've made it from nothing into something. So it's beautiful. We do have some like merch we're getting live at store.teztones.com. We got some hats, a shirt collaborated with Pata on Padoxino. More stuff coming. You can always buy our NFTs to help support us right now, but we should have more merch and other things to help support us later. But beyond that, just appreciate you guys for being here, and really excited to see what we can do. And yeah, shout out Tezos Commons also for helping support us. TTC, everyone, you know, it's been a group journey.
I think we got another speaker that's just come up wanting to speak.
Okay.
One Will Wheelie, are you wanting to jump in here?
WX8BK Part 2.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm getting in now.
I think Retro was talking for a second there.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah, now we hear you.
Retro, were you saying something? Or no? That was just a mistake?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. I saw you unmuted for a second. Yeah, shout out. Huh?
But I can say something if you want me to.
I would love to have you say something. Yeah. Yeah, we love hearing you talk.
Yes, please.
I wasn't expecting you to say that. Yeah.
Just make something up.
Yeah. But you know what? I really did enjoy hearing Shadow speak. Actually, I must say that. And just knowing just how far this has come, pretty insane. And definitely shout out to you, Hash, for having that tiny idea and seeing it all the way through to this moment. And to everyone that's put the hard work in it.
I'm really amazed. Like,
thank you.
Dude, so much work has gone through, you know, and people had to sacrifice so much, you know.
Dude, wrangling like 30 artists a match is.
I know, even getting like a couple people together is hard.
It's a curse I wouldn't wish upon my greatest enemy, is having to organize this many artists. But it's also the greatest blessing when it comes together, you know. So yeah, you know, I just appreciate people seeing it and seeing the work, because, you know.
But you did it. And now you have a blueprint for doing this,
and it can only get better.
You know, and I see all the possibilities. You know, even with the stuff that I'm doing with my site, like see, the thing is, like, you know, I've been working on this commission contract for like almost 2 years now, and it's finally here. But then it's kind of like, okay, well, that's great, Ryan, but like, why would I want to buy an NFT to begin with, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, that question is not that easy to answer.
Yep.
But with things like this, you know, this is what draws people in. You know, this is what people want to buy stuff to remember the good times, right? And you're doing that, you know, like for real.
Thank you.
So, Yeah, hats off to you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the goal, you know. It's as someone who was like making NFTs and made crypto rap early and like made it off that. It's like, wait, at this point, making them is not enough. Like you need a why. And I think sports was a big inspiration.
Not the NFT, it's the experience.
Exactly.
Right?
It's what we're building that you want to capture.
Yeah.
Also shout out Sutanz.
Segue.
Really quickly before I forget to acknowledge what Sutanz just said there. Yes, we do have coming up on February 24th an event we are collaborating with Here and Now and TezPol, which will be Control Alt Revolt. I'm putting this GIF flyer up right here. Super excited for that. That is in the works, coming up in exactly 2 weeks from today, I think, if that's math. So yeah, thank you, Sutanz. Very grateful for you being here and excited to work together on this one event and then hopefully many more in the future.
Yeah, so we are going to have chances because our idea right now is like doing at least an event, a virtual event each 2 months. So we have a chance to do many more things. And yeah, and I really hope people get involved and we have some of those ideas that we talked about, having an open mic or some jam session or a site. I think it would be so great, combining a bit of everything, a few groups from TezTones and then an open mic and people participate. Yeah, I think it's so good having these opportunities to get everyone together and keep doing community. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm now even more than before because after seeing this song, to be honest, I really expect them to know
the
what's
music
going to
is
happen
great.
in the event.
Right?
Great.
We actually have. That's the crazy thing. Is like, I'm not gonna lie. When you have something that's completely open call and anyone can sign up, you're like, what if we just have shitty musicians for the first season? You have to think about it. It is an option, right?
I know, right?
Like,
Yeah.
thankfully that didn't happen, and everyone's fucking
Well, it's happened
amazingly
before,
talented. Well, I'm sure in many places it has, and somehow here it just didn't. It's like we just had the amount of ways that this could have failed are innumerous, and the fact that it somehow made it to this point is. Like, yeah, we worked hard, but there's so many just random blessings and perfect things that lined up and synchronicities. So, shout out the universe on this one.
Sometimes things go in a good way.
Say something real quick. Hash, you perfectly missed the plug that you were given to mention that if anybody wants to remember this moment by collecting, both teams do have their pieces as NFTs available to collect on Object. We haven't mentioned that once today, so I
did.
would.
I definitely did. I mentioned that we had merchandise and that you could also collect our pieces on object.com.
Well, we were just given such a lovely plug, so I wanted to mention it again.
Yeah, I just wanted to defend myself. I mentioned it once. I should have mentioned it more.
We gotta get better at that, like gotta sell ourselves better. Something I noticed.
Yeah.
That's where I'm talking from. I'm not trying. I'm always talking sales because nobody else is.
Yeah. See, like if you're a true artist,
I mentioned the hats.
We
I said
have the link to the
store.teztones.com,
collection.
and I mentioned the NFTs. I tried. I'm proud of myself. I give myself a C minus.
Yo, I got to back up. I got to back up my friend Yoshi on this one, yo. If y'all can, yes, please collect all the pieces. Let's try to raise the floor. Let's show the world that even in a bear market, TezTones can like get bullish on their ass real quick. So
I'll definitely collect them after this.
Yeah, and honestly
thanks for
though,
the reminder.
Yes, and thank you Yoshi, and thank you Shadow. And honestly, guys, like we don't have that many of the pieces, and not that much. And if we just keep going, like if from day one having no budget to now having a prize pool of 1,000, like. You look at NFL and early sports collectibles, they sell for like millions of dollars. Like, if this idea, it's a long shot, but if we've made it happen this far, I think we've made it over the biggest hump. Like, if this just keeps working, 1% better each day, if we keep it going 5-10 years, I'm not saying it's financial advice, but I actually have more faith in our NFTs, like, raising value than most of the other, like, digital collectibles I've personally made.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Context.
You gotta grind the hard, slow parts for a while, but then once you get it right, then it takes off really quickly.
And that's the cool thing with
So
sports leagues, I think, is it creates that context
Yeah.
where all of a sudden, like even you guys said, like, oh, let me go back in the season and see what happened earlier now.
and lucky for the Tezos artists, you guys have royalties.
Woo!
People respect them. You
Yeah.
know? That's
That's so true.
so our site, like I have all these like, you know, I'm plotting to try to get artists more money, you know, and that's
Amen.
really been my agenda because I come from a music background, you know, and I know how hard it is, like, and it's very disappointing to see like OpenSea just like, oh no, oh, we gave up, you know, like, see, it doesn't. So, but there's all these ways, because I have like connections in like the, you know, in Hollywood and the traditional art industries a little bit.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of money there, but they're trying to look for an in, you know, into crypto. A lot of them are interested in crypto, but they don't know how to get in, like in a way that makes sense, right? And but this thing is getting there, you know.
Yeah, they
Like,
can always sponsor a TezTones team.
this is kind of like American Idol, isn't it?
Yep,
Kinda,
yep.
right? Like
This
you
is
can
trying to get
compare it to things that.
Yep. It's like the
Yeah.
NFL, it's like American Idol, it's like esports, it's like a bunch of things that actually fucking work. You're like, how's American
Yeah,
Idol
and you're
still
like-
running? And
and
you're like,
then
because the formula works, you know? Like, how is American Idol still running? Who watches
'cause
it?
they
I
work.
don't know.
And
But people do.
then- People do, and
It's like
so
family.
yeah, so don't give up hope, you know, like that this is getting there. And the thing about money is something I learned over the years, but money is fleeting, but it's also, it can come out of nowhere, you know.
Yeah.
And that's a hard part, right?
Yep,
Like,
yep.
because you're like grinding away a long time, nothing happens. But if you're in the right place in the right time, then it, you know, assuming that you prepared correctly.
Exactly. And if you kind of like hold your ground.
That's what we're waiting for, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to hold your ground, and that's not easy.
Oh, no.
Especially when, you know.
Yeah, thankfully this
But
league
the
had
people here.
it had its own structure. Like if I could have quit halfway through, if we didn't have a league ending, I might have. But it's like, all right, fuck, we got to make it to the final match. You know, it's like we created a
Yeah,
structure that
hype is easy,
they even
man,
forced
like,
me to have to
yeah.
stick to it. So in that sense, it's like it works. It's kind of funny.
Okay, I have to head out.
Welcome, John. I think that was loud. Okay, bye. All right, Ryan, thank you for joining us. Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, no, thanks for inviting me. This was great. I'm gonna try to get more involved next season, whenever that is.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
keep me
yeah.
posted.
Yep, definitely. We'll keep
Thank
you
you, Ryan.
posted. Yeah. Also, I really want to make some
Yeah, no,
curated.
congrats, everyone.
Oh yeah, I want to make some playlists on Taya. I think some.
Yeah, we
TezTones
can
plays
talk
would be
about
amazing.
that later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanna- you know,
because
I wanna jump up and-
our site also has playlist contracts. So you get nerd out a little bit, but like, so we have 2 contracts. One is for making playlists of NFTs of any type. I created that solely so I can make a music album, you know?
Yeah.
So
beautiful.
So then our commission contract is designed to wrap around that playlist. And then we're hoping that fans will use our site to sell NFTs to other people and take a little bit of that burden off of the artists doing everything themselves, you know?
Yeah, love it.
So that's the idea. Yeah. And so if anyone here, you know, if want to check it out or talk about it or, you know, collaborate, I'm very happy to, because it's just about finished and we're looking for people to test it out. So
heck yeah. Yeah.
I
Awesome.
mean-
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
See you
Hey, I wanna-
folks around, and yeah. Congrats to
I
everyone.
want to jump in really quick and just thank the judges, because I know, like me, just in the personal space of my house, trying to decide which song I liked better or which piece, almost impossible. And to have you step up in a
No,
public
it's
arena
hard. Yeah.
and do that, like my hat's off to you. I'm
That's
so
true.
grateful I didn't have to do that.
Very true.
And just thank you for being here for us like that. And you know,
But
it's a certain
everybody's
kind of
such a good
bravery.
sport, you know.
Yeah, it
Everyone's such a good sport. It made it really easy.
takes a
you know?
little pressure off, but yeah, still it is a hard place to be in. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
To just a quick thing to have to go now, so that was a good point to say bye, and I really appreciate being asked to be part of this. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys. I absolutely love it. Really, really loved it, and really enjoyed today. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you, Retro.
Have a beautiful day, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, Sutan,
Yeah.
did you jump on the mic for a second?
Hey, thanks so much for having me. No, it's been great.
Yeah.
It's been so good. I just hope, yeah, we have another one soon and that a lot of people comes. And yeah, I would like to see Ryan participate. I don't know if he has already left. It would be great also if Ryan participates with the piano or something.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah. Let's get him on the team.
The only thing I want is to keep doing more like this.
Wonderful.
To be honest. Now, let's
Wonderful.
do more and let's keep in touch to do more. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, appreciate
Thanks
you.
so much.
Definitely. We will definitely do more. I'm trying to find like instrumentals to maybe load in to have like a little impromptu cipher, but I can't find any right now. Anyone else who hasn't spoken yet? I see Bases in here. Haven't heard from you, I think, in Mike in a while. How are you doing? Good to see you. Shout out Bases being a huge help getting everything started in the very beginning so freaking much. Being a part of the core team. If you can come up, or who else is in there? Fariz. Oh, hey, Bases. I think I saw you on mute for a second.
Hello, Hash Brown. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Yeah, great final. Incredible work by both teams.
Thank you. Yeah, how have you been, man?
I'm well. I'm doing really well. Yeah, been working IRL and music and getting warmer here. So yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm really inspired by the pieces today.
Awesome. Good to hear. Yeah. Hard choice. I didn't realize until this morning that I hadn't even judged. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. You know, right? I was like, oh, okay. Luckily, my vote wouldn't have changed anything.
Oops.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, Hash, I have spoken in here before, but I'm actually needing to bounce myself, and I just wanted to. I just feel so incredibly honored to be a part of this whole creation, and I'm super stoked to see what happens in the off season, what gets generated. Thank you to every single artist that participated, everybody who stood up in any of the spaces. There's just a ton of love in this community and support, and this vision of artists supporting artists, and I think it's a beautiful thing. So thank you for everybody on all levels. Love you guys, and I look forward to creating the next season with you.
Woo! Thank you. Yep, and bye to everyone in Twitter Spaces. Thank you guys for joining us. If you can jump into live.teztones.com, or the stream should still be running at youtube.com/@TezTones if you just want to watch and listen. And I think you can type comments in there. I should check if anyone's commented. That'd be a good thing to do as a moderator. No comments yet.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But we've had 7 viewers, so shout out everyone who's viewed it in YouTube already and or might view it in YouTube. That's great that Sutan hadn't heard the other judges, because you were the last one to go. Yeah, if you'd heard the other ones, it would have made your job so much more. Literally, while you were talking, because you kept kind of going back and forth, like, wait, this one, my hands were sweating with how long you took to decide, and I wasn't even in it. Just how long you talked made me nervous. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was great. It was suspenseful.
It was insanely suspenseful.
I was gonna say Team Indigo, to be honest, but I kept thinking, and then the 808 T-shirt came to my mind, and the CO3. So
you
can't
say that after.
That's but
yeah. On that note, I love you guys, but I do need to go and sort my emotions for everybody.
Yep. Love you, man.
Love you.
Great job.
Yosh.
Wonderful piece.
Oh yeah.
Have a good one.
Bits, did you want to come in and say something real quick at the end? Nope. Okay.
Yeah,
No, I'll
Ronan.
just, yeah, no. Good?
Yep, good. Go, Bits, go.
There's way too much pressure on the moment, you know.
Right? Yeah.
I come in and there is a football on the field or a beach ball that's been thrown out, so we're going to pause. No. Yeah, thank you very much for doing what you all do, from the creators, from the lowest of the low in the chain and the highest of the high in the chain. Thank you very much for doing what you do. Hash Brown, go take a nap now.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
You deserve it, buddy.
I know. I was gonna go to town to get supplies, and I'm like, no. I'm gonna have a Walmart delivery to my work tomorrow for Super Bowl supplies, and I'm coming straight home and chilling. I'm sleeping today.
Ooh.
We did it, guys. A season, like, it's crazy to even
Nice.
say, an actual season. Season 1 in the books. We've somehow invented a fucking sports league, had a preseason, drafted teams, went through an entire season, had fucking playoffs, postseason, and did this. So, logistically speaking, I don't even know how we did. Thank you, everyone, for all the help. Obviously, it would not have been possible without all the help everyone's given. And yeah, if anyone's got to get going, totally respect that. Inza, it sounds like you're
we
gonna close the Twitter
also-
space.
We also
You know what?
have
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Okay,
just
one of you at a
jumped into
time.
Twitter
One of you. Well,
space.
Pada was talking. Pada, can you finish what you're saying?
Yeah, Mira Tratito is on Twitter. She was part of King Cheetah's first round, so maybe she wants to add something.
Yeah, shout out Retro Tito.
Me.
Yeah, I don't know if you're there as a speaker or not, but
Me!
much love to
Me!
Retro Tito.
Me's here.
Shadow summoning.
Oh
me.
shit.
She's on Twitter.
Me. What up, me?
Everybody be quiet. Hear her.
Mom, just. Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Yes, Retro Tito. We can hear you.
Can you hear me? Hi guys, I don't know, just the he brought me here because I wasn't going to come in. I'm with lots of stuff in my real life, but I don't know how I have the speaker. I didn't ask for it, but it's just I love you. Thinking about you all this morning, that I really love you, that I'm missing a lot of things because I cannot follow that crazy chat, but I'm very happy for this. Kawaii told me a little bit about the finals. Shadow, I love you. I love you, Ilsa, Para, Beats, Retro, everybody. Just
Love you too, me.
For you, fam, and I'm hoping to be closer this year. I hope I can catch up with everything you are talking, but I can't. You know I can't. So I don't know, but how I'm going to make it. But I'm very, very happy for everything, and I'm very proud to meet all of you. And Hash, you are the best. You're incredible. I've been thinking a lot about you and all the effort you have done since last year. Everybody, but more you, Hash, and it's incredible. And this is a great project, and much love. Yes,
Thank
I
you.
have many things to say, but
Yeah, we love you. Yeah, thank you. We miss you. Hopefully we can get you for next season, and hopefully we can pay people enough that it makes sense for everyone logistically to choose this over maybe other life options. It's the goal. It's the goal. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate you hopping in always.
Okay, and with that, I'm actually going to be closing out the Twitter space. Love you guys. Sorry for being a little bit loud there to quiet up, but Mia was actually talking for a minute and we couldn't hear her. So, love you guys.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful afternoon.
Yep, thank you for hosting the Twitter space, and have a lovely afternoon also. And yeah, good job,
Thank
team.
you.
Catch you guys later. Bye, Twitter people. Bye, Twitter people. I like that.
Well,
Bits,
are we
also known as
listening
Twitter
to
person.
any other songs of the season?
I
Are we
if
listening to any music?
If anything, I'd vote for a jam session, but I don't know how many. I don't think we got many musicians left. So yeah, we'll probably maybe just play a piece or two. Shadow's got to bounce.
Don't make me sing. We'll lose all the fans.
Pada
with
got a
that.
poem. No, our ciphers when you we put on trap rap and Pada starts saying poetry in Greek. It's like the best thing ever. But yeah, just so everyone knows, like, yeah, event officially over at this point. We're just kind of meandering. We'll probably close it out in the next, I don't know, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how long. Just kind of relishing, kind of after party, post-season decompression. Thank you everyone for making it in. I'll probably end the YouTube stream here also, just for the sake of it. And yeah, thank you guys all so much. It's been amazing. All the judges, all
Been
the
so
artists,
good.
all the supporters.
Been so good.
Yep.
Been so good. Thank you. Been so good.
All right.
It's been intense.
I'm gonna say bye to
Been
the
good.
YouTube stream. Bye YouTube. If
sorry.
anyone else wants to say bye YouTube, bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube.
See you later.
Bye.
And the stream.